Hello. It's a short opening. She's right, like, whoa. It's like 30.
Music is so chill. I was nodding.
I was going for like a 90s late night show vibe with that. Like we're just chilling. And the Furbies too. So
You did nail it, yeah.
I did. I tend to do that. I'm good at openings. Not the exit intro though. That one was like way too long on accident when we first
They're
started.
like, he's winking at me.
Yeah. Anyways, hello everyone, and thank you, Hokies, for already dropping the Daughter's Revenge link to my mods. If you do ! DR, it drops the link for the book that Jay wrote and has been, blood, sweat, and tears over the last like 4 years, whatever, writing 3 years. But if you guys don't know, my face is in it, so I'm gonna be famous.
That's right. That's right.
Did not see it. Let me make sure give it a second. But how's everyone doing? How are you, Jay? Thanks for coming on. He's the first guy to come on Vara and Virtue, so please, everyone, welcome in.
It's gonna be don't worry, guys, I'm not coming back. Like
thank you.
I'll be one of those. The thing is, things are doing well, and I appreciate everybody inviting us on, and hey, that's my pastor right there. And so you guys better behave. And it's just been the reception has been amazing. It's been freaking amazing. So we crossed 1,000 books sold today. I couldn't believe it. Did in 3 days. So very happy. I didn't think we'd do that till like week 2. So, it's pretty
That's
cool.
amazing. I know you guys were like, if we hit like, there it goes. Sorry. Nightbot was taking a nap. The Daughter's Revenge link just posted like 5 times.
Nightbot is stupid.
Yeah, sometimes, but very user friendly for someone like me who's kind of stupid. So,
no, thanks for having me on. It should be,
yeah, of course,
fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So let's start off with I know Vara.
Crazy. I've met both of you guys in real life, but not together.
That's true. That's true.
So I can confirm Vara has legs.
Now, damn it! Why do you have to leak that information? Come on,
they could be egg legs. They could be robot legs, but there's something going on.
Exactly.
So, yeah, Vara, I'm gonna get her at some point to come to Orlando. She really wants. Have you ever been to medieval times over here, Jay? I haven't. Yeah. I've never been. Is it fun?
So they have like 2. They have medieval times. They've got pirate dinner theater. It's literally like the same thing. So it's pretty cool. I like it. You sit down and then like
that sounds sick.
Yeah.
I wanna go.
So like they give you like section blue, right? And then like you got to cheer on your horse and your champion to win. And the king comes out and he's just like, champion blue over here. It's like everybody screams and they bring out like food you eat with your hand, like a big piece of meat, and it's really cool. They do a great job. That's why it's still been around for years.
I remember seeing it when I was a kid. I'm like, I want to go, but it was only like in Canada. My mom's like, we're not going to Canada. I'm like, okay. They didn't have it in
I've been several times. I've been to all of them. They used to have one that was like Arabian, like an Arabian Nights. Basically the same company, it's just a different building. And but the medieval times they joust, to see who wins. So
I yearn for the joust.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Bad. We will. I'll get her here and we'll go.
Good.
It'll be my first time too. But all right, jumping into a topic right away. I haven't gotten Vara's thoughts on this. She's a big fan of the Batman movie, the one with Robert Pattinson, which I didn't hate it at all. I gave it like an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. But Sebastian Stan has been cast as Harvey Dent in Batman 2. What are your thoughts on that, Vara? Are you excited?
I feel kind of mixed on it because I liked the Batman a lot. And there were a lot of notable names in it. It did have a pretty star-studded cast initially, but I worry now that it's going to be too much of celebrity bait because you're going to have Scarlett Johansson allegedly in it. You're going to have Sebastian Stan. You're going to have Robert Pattinson. Zoe Kravitz isn't coming back, but apparently they're still trying to talk her into coming back. And that's never mind like Colin Farrell and more of the existing characters. So I like Sebastian Stan. I do think that he's a good actor. And I like Harvey Dent a lot. He's a very cool character, but I just worry it's going to be too many large actors, especially for them all to have big roles. I just have a feeling it's going to be like, hey, you see this one character for 2 minutes and then 3 minutes because there's too many they have to get through.
Yeah, I think ScarJo is going to be his wife. People were saying that might be
that's
what's
what the
gonna
report
happen.
is right now.
Yeah, and also what you point out before we even knew what role he was playing, I'm kind of worried that the like filmography and like costumes are going to be a little like lacking now because they got to pay all these big name people. So it's going to be like,
they
oh,
also lost
cosplayer would
the
do it
original.
better.
They lost the original cinematographer.
Yeah,
so that's another major issue because I still don't think it was the best movie ever, but I thought it was really good. But the cinematography was a major part of that.
I'm honestly not even sure if they have a script yet because
They don't.
they don't. We're gonna
Maybe they'll be like the Duffer Brothers. Ah, yes, we are filming episode 8, and we don't have a written script.
Maybe because like we're getting freaking Superman 1 and 2 before we get Batman 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They are taking their sweet time getting this sequel out there, aren't they?
They are. I mean, it probably doesn't help also that Warner Brothers is like, we don't know who's gonna buy them. Probably Netflix because they really don't want Paramount. They're just like, nah, we don't want more money.
Yeah.
They really don't want to give it to Paramount. I don't know. I just hope James Gunn doesn't have too much of a hand in this because it's gonna ruin the vibe of the first one.
Blech. I'm sorry. I'm over James Gunn.
James Gunn is probably over him.
Yeah. I don't know how he got into the position that he's in unless he took like a major pay cut compared to the next runner-up.
I think so. I think they were like, he's really cheap and we're like bleeding money right now, so why not? Because I don't look at him, anything he's done. I like the Guardians movies, the first one for sure.
Yeah.
But even his time at DC, I didn't mind the Suicide Squad movie that he did. It was fine. Being a girl, I just like that he put Harley back in like nice clothes and black and red, not the stupid crap that we had for Birds of Prey and everything. Awful. But even with that, you don't look at it and go, man, that guy should be the CEO. Maybe let him direct like some Superman movies or something. I don't know. But just to jump into CEO immediately was a little jumping the gun a little bit there. I don't know. But I think oh, go ahead.
Oh no, it's like I think he was able to sell himself with Guardians of the Galaxy success, saying that we took pretty much a non-normie group of comic book people and made them famous. Like if you didn't read the comics, most people didn't know who Guardians of the Galaxy were. And so I think he used that as a selling point, saying, so if I did that, imagine what I could do if I was given, superheroes that everybody knows. But the problem is he's turning all his movies into Guardians of the Galaxy and inserting himself into everything.
He's even in the Creature Commandos, which I actually didn't mind that. It was animated though. He's in the opening for no reason. Have you seen that? Like the opening's like credits. It's
even like the next Superman movie that's coming out, he says, I'm a little bit like Lex and I'm a little bit like Superman and I'm a little bit like, and it's like he's just inserting himself. And of course, Crypto is his real life dog.
Yeah.
And he just CGI'd on the screen or AI, whatever he did. So he just, he's just having a time.
Yeah. It's I don't know.
Shout out chat. I see you guys.
Yeah, they're being nice. All right, let me get a couple of these supers real quick before we fall behind. Red Show Meister, thank you for the 20. Evening, ladies. Let us raise our cups to honor Scott Adams. He should be recognized and honored as Peanuts Charles Schultz was when he died back in 2000. But we know the left and LSM won't do that. Dilbert was a hero to us all. Oh yeah, have you seen what's happening? People. What they did, like I think I have that up. They're praising OJ, who was, come on, he was a murderer. Please, if I did it, he wrote a book about it. Okay, he gets when he passes, he gets kind of praise. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to find the link. There it is. I have way too many tabs open, just like in my brain in real life. And then they deleted it. People were like, they got like ratioed hard and like delete this. But this is what they put for him. O.J. Simpson dead at 76 from cancer, family announces. Not praised, but just like a regular headline. And then Scott Adams, disgraced Dilbert creator, dies at 68. He wasn't disgraced. He was doing just fine.
Right.
Crazy.
Like obviously not with the cancer, but you know what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. That happens with a lot of people. Like if you come out and you're like even mildly okay with Trump, canceled, you're done.
Right. Well, of course, you know, when you look at someone like Scott Adams, he was, I don't want to say he was an easy target, but the left thought that he was an easy target. And so they dug through his past and they found reasons to basically cancel him because that's the type of people that we're talking about, though. They will constantly find something, even if it's small, even if it was a joke you made 20 years ago, they will find a reason to attack you. And that's exactly what they did with Scott Adams.
Yep. That's all they can do, but it's okay when they do it, you know?
Well, the lady that wrote it for People, she got roasted so bad because number one, she's morbidly obese and has pronoun in her bios. So
Double
I'm trying to be
whammy
nice.
already.
Not my,
Pick a struggle.
and so she's the one that wrote like he's a disgraced racist, you know, like all that because he was friends with Donald Trump and JD Vance. And they took the article down and she's deleted all her socials, or at least like maybe she just hid them for some reason. So
See, bullying works, guys. You know how I feel about it. Sometimes it's needed.
well, the thing is, she could have wrote a nonpartisan piece. She could have threw in some controversy, and she could throw in some of the highlights too. But they chose not to. They chose to say he's a disgrace and he's this and he's that. After we literally watched him suffer and die with cancer for over a year. So,
Right. It's the immediate framing in their article about
yes.
how he's disgraced. And of course, you know, it's not like, right. They put in maybe one line at the bottom, like, oh, he faced controversy in 2023 or whatever, you know, whatever year they're referencing. The last time he was majorly canceled was
Oh,
2023.
Hokie said the article's still up. Oh, they must have
Yeah.
taken it off of social media then and just
That
left it
might
on
be
their
what
site.
they
Yep.
did.
It is
Good
still
find,
up.
Hokies. Good find.
True.
Thank you.
But yeah, you know, it's always a specific framing with these people. It's not just being like, hey, this is sad that this happened for everybody who liked him. And, you know, he was a mildly controversial figure at one point because of XYZ, and then that be it. No, they always have to have a slant to it.
They do. In the comments, like I'm just looking at a few of them, like on the actual article, and the first few that I'm seeing are like against people and pro him. Like, shame on you. I love Dilbert. A man passed away. A family is mourning. Why is it necessary to say disgrace? Show some class. Nothing he said was wrong. There's a lot. I'm not gonna go through it. There's like 200 comments, but yeah. So I like that people are standing up. People are tired of it. There's even people that like were on the left and then moved over because they were just like they're tired of all the hate and because they have to push lies. We already know that they push lies in order to make their point, and then once it gets figured out, they go quiet or they delete their social media.
Right. Or
like,
it's
yeah.
it's like with what happened with Kevin Conroy when he passed away. You know, his sexuality was a big talking point for the left. Oh my God, he kept his sexuality under wraps, but blah 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 blah. Why does that matter? He
It
just
wasn't his whole
passed away.
personality.
Right. It wasn't his whole personality. So
I didn't know that he
why,
was gay.
Like, why are you writing entire articles about him passing away, but that's your headline? Like a gay icon. Like that's terrible. You shouldn't just view him based on his sexuality because he never did that with his entire career. He was a phenomenal actor, and
Yeah.
that's what you should be talking about.
Yeah, that's all they got though, unfortunately. Cajun Corey, thank you for being a member for 31 months. What device does Mario use when he wants to communicate with the dead? A Luigi board. Jay's face says it all. Thank you, Corey. And Raider with a 6783. Thank you for putting emojis. I think that's for my birthday. The confetti blowers and cake. Thank you so much, Raider. And Staccato gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Staccato. Eric for 777. I think this is a song. Mandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. That's a song. I don't know the song, but thank you. Okay, what else do we have here? Are you guys God of War fans? Like the game?
I've never played that game in my life.
I've never played it either, but I know the story. I mean, it's
Yeah, I know
like
exactly
the
what it is,
older God of War games. The newer ones, you know, they're good, but they've got a lot of questionable moments.
Well, I think that they did a great casting. I like Ryan Hurst. Opie was one of my favorite characters on Sons of Anarchy, and I think he's got that
Yeah.
like Viking look. So he works for something like this. So yeah, he's going to be the new Kratos, and he was Thor, right? Did he voice Thor
Yes,
in one of the
he
games?
voiced Thor in Ragnarok.
Okay, well, this is actually really good casting. I
It
have nothing bad to
is
say
a
about
really
it.
good casting. I like the voice actor, Christopher Judge, but I know that there were some people saying, oh, he should be brought on as Kratos now, even putting, race aside. He's, Christopher Judge is 61. It's like estimated that they want this to go on for a decade. Do you really want a 71-year-old playing Kratos? I just can't really imagine that happening, whereas Ryan Hurst is a little bit younger. He does fit the like more physical description of Kratos, and yeah, he's been in a lot of very successful things, and he's done a really good job.
He's 49, but he looks
Yeah.
good, right? So I mean, that kind of fits too because they do start showing Kratos getting older, so he's probably the perfect age.
Yeah. Now,
And
I don't
they'll
think
beef him up.
probably. I don't think that they even should be doing this set of games because they're doing the modern games, not the like original God of War games that people loved decades ago. Like that's not the God of War they're doing, which I think is very questionable. But I mean, I hope that this comes out and it's good. So far, the casting's solid.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Prime and Netflix are both ones where it's like,
Yeah, it's very hit or miss.
Yes. So have you guys seen this is so creepy. AI is kind of getting out of control with certain things. I've always thought the videos were creepy. But did you see this one going around of the Stranger Things actors? This one?
No.
I'm going to keep the sound off because it plays the Stranger Things theme, but look at this. It looks exactly like them. This is so creepy.
God
Mm-mm.
damn.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think Hopper was the only one that looked kind of like it doesn't fully look like David Harbour, but it still does.
Yeah. That's really freaking creepy.
Yeah, it is.
I
You
mean,
know,
are we gonna get like people from other countries just being like women in bikinis
yes,
to
that's what I was
just
Yeah.
stream and just
They're-
make a ton of money?
yeah. All the Facebook boomers are gonna get hit with this. Like,
Yeah,
it's
once I
gonna,
get 70 years old, I'll have to have that program to like turn me into like a woman so I could still make money streaming.
oh no, oh
Apparently,
no.
there's a YouTube channel that had a video that got like 2 million views, and it's like a complete AI generated human. Like, it's not actually a real person. It's crazy.
Imagine like where are we gonna be in like 2 years,
Right.
3 years, 5 years?
Oh, it's over.
Are we even real?
Yeah.
Here, I don't know. We're in the
Wicked, really
Matrix.
real? Is she real?
I'm AI. Hate to
Yeah.
tell you guys
Yeah.
the whole time.
Are you
I'm
from
AI.
India? Like in the back? Are they gonna
Do
have
not
to like?
redeem SAR.
Are you gonna have to register like they do on Twitter, where it's like you could find out where, you know, where the accounts from, like these pro-Trump accounts, and you check on them, and they're from India, you know, or
Yeah.
wherever, you know. It's like, oh, they're from India. And they're like trying to like talk about our election. It's so funny.
Hey, X-Wing's here. X-Wing also co-wrote the book.
Yeah.
Which you guys didn't
Woo!
know. What's up, X-Wing? Yeah. AI is getting out of control. I always thought the videos
Yeah.
were creepy. They creep
It
me
is
out.
creepy, especially when we're talking about like younger individuals. Like, never mind when people are AIing like 15-year-olds and 14-year-olds. Like, that's a very slippery slope.
Oh shoot! Here we go.
What?
I got
What'd
it.
you find?
I don't know what. See, as soon as you said something popped up in my algorithm.
No.
I mean,
No.
an Indian guy. There it is. I knew it.
Oh, that's his hair. I thought he had fuzzy headphones on. No.
It's over, bros.
We're cooked. It's done.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
The Facebook boomers are done for already.
Yeah, and it's like AI now, you can still generally tell when it's AI because things look like either a little bit blurry or like the hands and like movement can be really weird, but never mind, like Jay said, in like 5 years when all of this is like hammered out and it's perfect, like you're not going to be able to tell anymore.
No,
Wow.
and that's what's scary. Wow. All right. Well, question, Vara, are you into One Piece? Did you like the Netflix show or have you watched the anime at all?
I like One Piece. I thought the Netflix show had good moments. In general, though, it was kind of rough around the edges. These castings are insane, though. We're talking about actors and actresses who look nothing like their
I thought
counterparts.
the first season they did really good casting. I like Robin because
Yeah, there was
I
a lot of
haven't
good casting.
she's coming in this one. She's like the cowgirl one. She was
Yes.
like perfect casting, but I don't understand why they went this way with Princess Vivi.
I think unfortunately you have this actress who does have a Netflix contract because she was also in Bridgerton.
I never
She
watched
was like
that.
a lead character in one of like the seasons of Bridgerton. So she's got a contract, and we also know that Netflix does generally make changes to material. Now, Oda like signed off on her casting, which it's kind of like with Neil Gaiman, you know, when he makes changes to his live action adaptations, what are you really going to say? Because like it's his creation. If he feels like an actor or an actress is the best pick, it's like, oh, okay. I mean, I suppose you can do that, but that doesn't mean that it is still the best casting that they could have gone with.
No,
Plus,
see, I didn't know that. I didn't actually. It makes sense, but I didn't realize that they have contracts, so they got to throw them in, shows and stuff. But throw them in something that doesn't matter, not something big like this, because the first season of One Piece did really well. I hope this one's good. I liked it a lot. I was super excited for the first season. I thought it was fun.
right. Well, even look at someone like Millie Bobby Brown. She has a multi-year deal with Netflix. I think it's for like 5 years or something like that now. I don't remember what it was at the start, but she's always a leading lady in everything that she's a part of because that's clearly her contract. And for someone like this, I would assume it's the same. So, like, if you only expect to have, let's say, 10 big hits a year when you're Netflix, which by the way, Netflix doesn't even put up 10 good things a year, but regardless, I digress. You have to be putting these signed actors in a certain amount of things in these higher paid roles and positions.
Yeah, you liked that. You liked the One Piece, right, Jay?
I loved it, and I'm looking forward to the season 2.
Yeah.
The thing for me, I never got into the manga or the animation series. So when they said like this was it didn't, like, a normie like myself, it doesn't click for me.
Right, because you're
Like
just looking at it from the
yeah.
show standpoint, which, yeah, I mean, makes sense. Like, I would be a little bit more like brutal on it because I know of the
Oh,
manga,
they
the
should be.
anime, but
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely. And people that are fans of the show that have been fans of this IP should be upset if they're like switching characters like that. For someone like me that had no interest and people are like, you got to watch it, you got to watch it. I'm like, I watched it and I really loved the Netflix, not knowing any of the lore or history because I love pirates and all that stuff. When I watched the teaser trailer, I was like, I'm all in. And then people were like, oh, it's a race swap. And I'm like, who?
I'm,
Who?
s- I'm
Who?
still
And I'm like,
all in, but I think that this is the only race swap, as far as I can tell.
I believe I think that there's another. I don't remember who it was though. I can see if I can find it real quick.
Okay, yeah. So I never finished the anime because there's so many episodes, but there's a site that you can go on to that takes the filler out. And the one season, I forgot which season it was, but there was literally like 20 episodes that were just removed like in a row for me to see. Like that, I mean, I didn't need to watch to keep up with the main story. I like the anime a lot. I know they're doing another animation Netflix, and they're gonna like reboot it, whatever, and get rid of filler. But I'm not sure how. I want that to be good, but I really like the 90s animation style, especially for anime, like Cowboy Bebop and all that. It looks really good. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that, but I do like the story. I fell off. I don't remember. I think I just got busy and I stopped watching One Piece, but I got into the anime because of the live action.
Right.
So,
Which I think ultimately is good. When, you know, adaptations are made and it gets more people into the fandom, but I do think that obviously it is a slippery slope. Oh, it's just one change here, it's just one change there, then it's multiple changes, and then you have dozens of changes when you get to, season 10 and you have 50 episodes.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we'll see. I hope it's good, but we have to be cautiously optimistic with shows, especially Netflix, because we've got some bangers,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden the second season is just not good. So
I mean, they're
I hope
willing
that's
to
not the
race
case.
swap Cleopatra, so fictional
Yeah.
characters are completely up for grabs.
Yeah.
Yep,
I just thought it was
true.
like dumb fun. Like I laughed, and then I got to meet a lot of the actors in the show because it was really popular at the conventions, and I think what made me enjoy it even more is that every one of the actors that I met, like especially the guy that played the clown, whatever his name. Oh God, I
Oh,
forgot his name.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Buggy,
me too.
yeah.
Buggy.
Yep.
He was awesome. Like hanging out in the back, like he would take people out to dinner, and he just loved being that character. And all the younger actors were just so, like, from what I saw, they were just humbled that they were very humble and very good with fans and very good. And I think for me, it's like that was refreshing because at the same time, you have people like Mark Hamill and others that were just, they're not the best with fans. So
Yeah.
seeing them like very happy that they got this opportunity, I think it made me appreciate the show even more. That there are the actors that are working on it are just like, I just having a good time. Like I don't want to cause any problems, and I don't want, because they would say that they would get a lot, like while the fans were waiting for them, they would get a lot of questions like, did you see episode 700? Are you going to redo that like episode? And they're like,
Yeah.
talking about.
You hung out with the guy who played, was it Usopp? Jacob Gibson. You said he was really nice too.
He was awesome. You know what they did that was really neat? They would you know how like you go online and you could pay money for like an autograph or whatever, like from the actor or person that you want to meet, and they have different tiers, like you can get a selfie with your phone or whatever. They would do like they would record a 30-second for your like TikTok or
Kind of like a
Instagram reel.
cameo.
Oh,
You know?
nice.
And so all the young people that were in line for them, that's all they wanted to do. Like they didn't want anything physical. They just wanted them on their TikTok. Because I was like, man, that's a win-win. You get paid for 30 seconds. Like, yo, make sure you subscribe to whoever.
Yeah.
It's like, and then, and then I guess the person recording that, it gets maybe they get a little boost in their social media.
Probably.
So
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of cool.
That is, because sometimes they won't do that. Like if you ask them, especially if you say like you're a content creator, sometimes you're like, oh no, sorry, I don't do that. Because I still love James Marsters, but I tried getting Spike from Buffy to like say something so I could put it on like my Wicked's World opening or something. And he was like, I'm sorry, it was really nice meeting you, but I can't do that. And I was like, now I'm embarrassed. I gotta run away.
Yeah, see, it's always so amazing when there are actors and actresses that really are passionate about what they're doing and really love what they're doing. And, this is a major problem with a company like Netflix making these changes to the source material, because you could have really down to earth, super talented, just genuine people in these roles. But then, it's like, do you criticize them based on it might be like an inaccurate portrayal or departure from source material, or do you just view them as genuinely great people? Like Papa Asadu, who's playing the new Snape, he has been in a lot of actually really good things. Like the Lazarus Project was really good. He was a very good actor in it. He's never been controversial, but it's like he doesn't fit the description of Snape. So it's so tough because it's like he seems like a decent guy, and these actors all seem very passionate about it, but it's just like, you want to praise them for, being great people, or at least nice people to their fans. But yeah, like you can't completely ignore the casting like rooms decisions and the changes.
Yeah. No, that's very true. So I feel like we're every week or every like 2 weeks we're gonna probably get a new Avengers Doomsday trailer. Have you
Yeah.
watched the first teaser for Black Panther and Fantastic Four? Because I haven't watched it yet.
I have a not for Black Panther.
Shall we react to it? I mean, they say Black
Sure.
Panther, but they don't want to recast him. So,
Shiri.
oh, that's right. That's right. I didn't watch that. I haven't. I think the last one I watched was the Deadpool and Wolverine. I didn't watch the Captain America. But all right,
Really,
here
you
we-
missed out on so much fun
I
entertainment
know.
for all the folks.
I know. It's okay. X-Ray and Disbrew watched it and reviewed it on Saucy. Okay, here we go. Our first reaction to the trailer, number 3 or 4, whatever it is. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Good.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
It seems like such an odd combination to like put together.
It does. It doesn't make any sense. Oh no, wait. This reminded me. Fantastic Four was the last one I watched. Sorry, that was the last Marvel movie I watched. Yeah,
I think they were like hoping the reaction would be like, "Oh my gosh, the Wakandans, they got to get back with Namor and all them. Like they were fighting in the last film. Now they got to be friends." Hype.
Yeah, I still out of all of them, so I'm gonna be very cautiously optimistic. The first 2 trailers, like I liked Thor's trailer the most out of all of them, I guess. Like I like the route that it seems like they're going, but the reason I say I'm not even being cautiously optimistic, I'm just being cautious because somebody had said this in a chat and now I can't like get it out of my head that this whole father thing could be like sins of the father is what the route they're gonna go with it. And I'm like, you're probably right. So like we can't have anything nice. But if they do like stick with like the father stuff and they make it well done, I'll like that. But
See, I think that they obviously are going like this father direction because they realized how much they've messed up over the years and how like the MCU was an epic failure and like nobody enjoyed that direction. Like out of all the new characters introduced, how many of them do people like? 1, maybe 2 maximum. So I don't think that this is some kind of like bait and switch or sins of the father. I genuinely believe that they are trying to find the best way possible to make as much money as possible.
Correct.
yeah, I hope so. I want to think that way too, but I don't trust them.
I don't trust them either. And it's like I think we talked about this on last week's episode. Even if it is like male centric, focusing on this father angle, it's completely respectful. There's still going to be people who think that it looks good, who just say, "Nope, I don't want to support Marvel." And are they going to be able to get past that hurdle? I don't know.
Yeah, you're
My
absolutely
thing
right.
is, that's what Star says in the chat. You got 1 million people in one movie.
Yep.
Which I think when they showed the X-Men and like that's probably the only screen time they're going to get because how in the world are you going to put X-Men and Avengers and the old Avengers and the new Avengers and the Fantastic Four? How does that even work in a 3-hour film where some of them are only going to get 5 minutes of screen time?
Exactly.
That's
Right.
it. And so it's like they're jangling a little bit. They're like, come see Cyclops, he's like comic book accurate. Well, if he's in the movie for 30 seconds, I mean, I guess they got people to go see.
Right,
Yeah.
because that's
That's
all they
it.
really care about is just getting you in the theater. They don't care if you stay for 5 minutes or 50 minutes
They
or
just
if
want
you
that
stay for
money.
the entire time, right? But as soon as you buy the ticket, that's it.
I always use this example because I'm gonna be salty about it for the rest of my life. Into the Woods was okay, but the reason I went to go see it was because they had Johnny Depp on all of the promotional material. I'm like, ooh, a new Johnny Depp movie. And he's in it for less than 5 minutes. I was sitting there in the chair like, I want to get up and leave. I'm so mad right now. What the heck? How dare they? They
That's
got me.
tough. It's like I don't think that Chris Evans is going to be a big part of this. I think that he's going to be a 5-minute character, and I don't think that he's going to be Captain America again. I think what they're going to do is I don't remember who said this initially, but I 100% agree with it. That basically he's going to be with. I think he was better as Falcon, but a new Captain America, and he's going to be like, no, man, I'm just Steve Rogers. You're Captain America, trying to like. Right, trying to like double down on the new Captain America, but
I mean that kind of mirrors real life too. Because did you see this Anthony Mackie article? I was like, "What? You're an idiot." So Anthony Mackie thought Sam Wilson was gonna die in Avengers Endgame before Chris Evans told him that he was gonna be the next Captain America. He goes, "Have you read the new script?" Like, did he read the script and still did not understand it? Which is like, okay, he totally is deserving of the shield. No, he said, "I said no." You don't, and he said, "You don't know being black because of course he has to start like just so you know I'm black." That's his thing. I'm like, I'm gonna die. Damn, they're getting rid of me, man. He takes me to his basement, which I don't know why that even had Chris Evans took him to the basement, like he's letting us know. And he goes, read it. I get to the part, he hands him the shield, and I'm like, so why do you give me the shield? He's like, because you're effing Captain America. Like he had to literally like tell him like that he was gonna be Captain America because he couldn't understand it from the script. But don't forget,
put 2 and 2 together.
Guys. Like that's he has to, even in personal conversations, he has to say that. Like Vara, I'm a female. In case you
What?
didn't know.
Oh my god, I gotta get off this show. Haven't you heard? I've got a lot of internalized misogyny. I hate women.
I've heard. But yeah, I read this and I was like, what an idiot. Like, what do you give me the shield for? Am I supposed to like hold on to it for you? Like, moron. So yeah, it's gonna mirror real life. Like, just so you know, you're Captain America. No, they should have kept it as Falcon. Like, Bucky, if they were gonna pass the mantle, it should have been Bucky.
Yep,
Yeah,
100%.
And it makes more sense because Bucky is from the same time and he had the same training. Like, I do love him as Winter Soldier, but it absolutely makes sense that he would have got the mantle. But no, they're like, nope, we got to be inclusive.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly when Sam had become Captain America first, but like Bucky only became Captain America in like 2010, the 2010 to 2013 Avengers series, and that was pretty good. You know, I wasn't amazing, but it made way more sense for Bucky to sort of be handed the mantle than Falcon. And I liked him as Falcon. You know, I thought that Falcon was a side character, but still kind of cool. I thought, you know, Anthony Mackie, I don't want to say he's the best actor ever, but he also definitely wasn't bad. But
I still see Clarence from 8 Mile. That's the first movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I still
Clarence.
see, I'm sorry. He's not a gangster.
I agree with you. I love Falcon as a character. And they could have easily done a Falcon, but to me, it felt like Disney had no faith in the character. So they had to make him a Captain America in hopes that they would maybe people would accept him. And that's been Disney's problem this entire run with like race swapping and changing the story and all that and putting female leads and all that and just changing everything because they're like, well, we got to steal a cool character and put it on this character that's not the real character, but they'll accept it because now it's the real character. It's like, no, we choose not to. That's why now you've opened up your pocketbook and brought all these people back and brought all like a million characters from the past 20 years into your film because no one cares about your movies anymore. And you are hoping that they're not going to make any money off Doomsday. It costs way too much. They're going to have to make almost $3 to $4 billion, which is almost impossible. And I think their hope is that people will be like, okay, I'm back in. I'm invested.
Going to revive it is what they're hoping.
Yeah,
and then they can start making money again.
I'm back in. Like, let's go. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, it's the bad female leads. It's so funny because they really thought they did something with Endgame with that whole female scene. And then Peter Parker still goes like, you did nothing there. What was that? Like, get behind us. Like, oh, okay. That was so cringy. I seen that in theaters and I was like, why? Like, I didn't even hate any of the characters really, but it was just so cringy.
Yeah, it was awkward.
It was, and it's not realistic. Like, obviously, I get it. It's superheroes. That part's not realistic. But it would have made more sense for a man to step up and sacrifice himself. I say that all the time with certain like I think we were talking about it in like Stranger Things, like maybe not here, somewhere I was, but it makes more sense for a man to do that because they protect like the women and the children. It's just like in their DNA, not women. Maybe protecting your kid, a woman, but not some random person. I don't know. That scene
We
was just very
need
cringe.
gender stereotypes back. We need in video games women as healers and men as paladins and knights and the women as mages. We need the, I would say, most heroic of the superheroes and the most important superheroes to stay men because it fits their character and their role better.
Yeah, it does. And I don't know, maybe Hollywood will get it at some point. I don't know.
Wicked.
They might, but by then it's gonna be
You're too
late.
positive for me.
Sorry. They might. Well, fingers crossed. Speaking of, I feel like this might be a movie that Jay likes. I can't remember if I watched this. I think a long time ago, and I don't really remember it. But we were talking about race swapping earlier and gender swapping. Did you guys see this?
I did not.
Yeah. So I don't know why. You've obviously probably seen The Burbs, right, Jay? Like it's a.
Yeah, the original.
Well, yeah. This one's not out yet. It's Peacock, and it's.
Oh,
Sorry. I just ruined Jay's night.
we were just talking about this. This is what these people do. They're like, let's take something that was popular and fun, and we got a gender and a race swap, and she's wearing a Cosby sweater. I don't know if
Oh my gosh, I didn't even
She
notice this.
I don't know if I'd be wearing a Cosby sweater after all the excitement that went down with Bill Cosby.
All the excitement. That's a good way to put it. Oh no. Yeah, I just thought I'd ruin everyone's night for a second. You're welcome. And you know what?
Wow,
Probably is
thank
gay.
you.
You're welcome.
Probably, yeah.
I
Might as
can't-
well.
I can't be too
go all
positive.
in,
Yeah.
lesbian, black, female,
If you're gonna do it all. Will she
Sounds
sell
like
Jell-O?
Batwoman.
and she got pudding pops in her fridge.
No. Jesus, thank you for gifting a membership. And Ian, thank you for the 67.84. He had to beat Raider by 1 cent because Raider did 67.83. Dun, 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 dun. That was a Pirates of the Caribbean theme for some reason.
Do that
It's because-
again.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, now you make me laugh. I messed it up, but thank you. I guess it's because Jay's here and he just exudes the pirate energy, you know?
This week for sure. I see you always
He
ghosting in the
does.
chat. Shout out to you, man.
And also for 50, Ian, thank you. I want Jay to hug me. I feel like all the war would end if me and Jay hugged. Probably. It would
Bros
be
being bros.
Yeah, bromance. Be careful, Ian. You're gonna
I'm a big guy. You got to bring it in hard, or you know.
Don't Ian will you know what?
This is
what I
sounding
meant.
increasingly more gay with every second that passes.
Hollywood got to Jay. No. No. But you're gonna make a couple people jealous because Ian has kind of been spoken for by a few men in the chat for the bromance. So now the chat's really gonna get mad at you, Jay.
Sorry.
He said that's so meeky. Is that another word for gay? No. There you go. Yeah, thanks guys for being here. So you know what? Speaking of the pirates, I thought we could chat just like a little bit about the pirate movie. And hold on, Raider for 67.85. You had
Not even a message. He needed to get that one
he's
out
like,
quick.
He's like, no, you will not beat me by 1 cent. Thank you, Raider. Let me put this poll up. So don't yell at me, chat, because YouTube only lets you put 4 options. So I had to put, there's 5 pirate movies and I had to put 2 of them together and you can only put certain lengths. So just like, I did my best. Don't yell at me. Okay. What's your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie? And I'm going to put a poll up. I'm very interested in what you guys, I think I know what's going to win. We'll start with Vara and then Jay, and then I'll say mine. Vara, what's your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean
My
movie?
favorite is, of course, simply The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it.
It's perfection. And then the
It
second one is
is.
also really great.
It is. Mhm.
Hokies never watched any of them. That's blasphemy.
What?
Listen, ban yourself right now, Hokies, for 5 minutes. We're not talking to
How
you for 5
could
minutes.
you?
How could you?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I think
did
my
your-
screen is frozen.
Oh, yeah,
is.
your
I think-
camera's frozen. I didn't even notice.
it's okay. You're not making a goofy face or anything.
I could hear y'all just fine.
Listen, my camera did this the other day too, and I think I got screenshotted because when I would switch between Vara and I have the same camera. When I was switching between scenes because I was going from like Steam to Switch on my birthday stream, there was like one of me like switching scenes and it froze me like that, and I was like, "Great, thanks for that."
Well-
Anyways, yeah, Ian hugged J2.
Should be fun.
Sorry, Jay. But okay, Jay, what's your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
Oh yeah, I got to go with the first one, Curse of the Black Pearl. Even though I hold the second one really close, but I really, really love the first one.
So
Is
do
my
I.
screen black now?
Nope. It's just it's great. Like now it's just your avatar.
Yeah.
It might be your web browser.
Yeah, I have that issue too. I finally can use Brave again.
It's just been doing this all. I should be back. Nope.
Still frozen. Oh, bye.
It should be doing this. It's been doing this all day. Jay has Verizon. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like,
oh yeah, you're cooked.
You're cooked.
You know.
That's what it is. Well, it happened on the port of the book launch. Jay had to leave and then come back during the book launch stream.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. It might be your browser. So if you have to leave and come back in another browser, just let me know. Don't worry about it. But yeah, my favorite's the Curse of Black Pearl. But he's back. Hold on. There he is. Okay. Oh. Hello?
What?
What's going on?
You came in twice and I brought you back up and then you left.
What the heck?
Do whatever you just did again, but don't leave. Unless you got kicked. Your browser might have kicked you.
I think you kicked me.
I did not. Look at this. Don't leave. I didn't kick you. All right. We're just going to leave it. I'm not going to touch anything.
Wild.
Are you not entertained, stream? Jay's always here to entertain.
Wow.
But Curse of Black Pearl for sure is my favorite, but the second holds a special place in my heart as well because the Davy Jones stuff is so good. The CGI was fantastic. Like, why don't we get that anymore? That was so good. What was it, 2006 for the second one? Because I know 2003 was Curse of Black Pearl. And I have this. I don't think I'll get hit if I play it. I've had this for a while. It's my favorite little music box. It plays, it's a Davy Jones one. Only
It's
a
so
second.
cool.
It's so like heartbreaking, but like beautiful at the same time. It's like haunting. Oh my gosh, stop playing. Can you guys still hear it?
Yes.
Oh no,
That's
I
okay.
twisted
It's not
it
that
too
loud.
much. I twisted it too much.
It's okay.
But yeah,
another big reason why I really love Curse of the Black Pearl as well is that it's the first time you're like meeting this massive star-studded cast, and I think that's also why it feels so special because they obviously have a lot of very good chemistry, and you see them more in these other movies together, but them all hitting the screen at the same time in that first movie is just so freaking special.
Did you see? If I play a clip from, I can't stand Howard Stern. Oh my god, I started again.
It's cursed.
I can't. Yeah, if I can't, I don't like Howard Stern. But there was a clip that I found, just like a little one from when he had Orlando Bloom on. Do you think I'd get hit if I played that? I might.
Probably not.
Probably not. All right,
I would assume not, but hey, I'm not your lawyer, so don't take legal advice from me.
Where's Kings when you need him? Oh wait, no, I actually put it in our pirate group chat. So let me pull it up. So originally, I did not know this. I don't know if you saw. I put it in the pirate chat, Jay, that Orlando Bloom was gonna turn down the role. It was right after Lord of the Rings, and I didn't know that. Here, let me pull this up real quick. This is fun. I like this little like segue into pirate. I like fangirl over Pirates of the Caribbean, man. I love it. I could talk about this movie all the time, all day. All right. So here's a little clip of him talking about it.
He almost turned down the after Lord of the Rings.
Pirates. Yeah. I was like, who wants to do a movie about a pirate, Disney pirate ride? And pirate movies hadn't worked up.
Who told you to do it? There was an actor.
Jeffrey Rush.
Right.
I was working with Heath Ledger in Australia,
right,
on a movie called Ned Kelly. We're playing these rough and tough guys in the outback in Australia, and I was like, and then I get this call about it. And I was like, wow, it's pirate. Who wants to do a pirate movie? And what's that about? And then Jeffrey Rush said, this is a great part for you. You should really take it seriously. And then I was told, and I don't know how I'd heard about it, but then Johnny was like,
Johnny Depp.
Johnny was like heard about it and signed into it.
What was the
Yeah, I'm so glad he did. I couldn't. Jay actually said this on the Monday Hangover, and I had no idea about this. That there was a couple other actors that almost played Jack Sparrow. I didn't
Yeah.
know about
Who?
this. Go. I'll let Jay take
Jim
this one.
Carrey was one of them.
Ooh, I really like Jim Carrey, but as the captain, I don't think so.
No, I think that it might have been okay, right? People would have went to go see it
Yeah.
because it's Jim
Would have been a
Carrey.
very different character.
It would have been
Yeah.
different. We wouldn't have gotten 5 movies for sure. I think there would have been 1 movie because he would have done something with the role that may have been interesting, but Johnny Depp made the role. Like he actually created the persona for Jack Sparrow. So it wouldn't have been anything like that. I don't know. Like
Also, Hugh Jackman.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't see him, but he's a good actor.
Oh,
yeah. I couldn't see that either.
I'm glad Orlando Bloom obviously didn't turn down his role though, because
that's
he
probably
had a
right up there with Lord of the Rings. Like
he
him
had a
for that and that.
legendary run with Lord of the Rings. He did, of course, the movies and the video games. He did Pirates. He did Troy. He did Kingdom of Heaven, which I love. Kingdom of
I've
Heaven.
never seen that one.
Oh, Kingdom of Heaven's good.
I liked it. It just wasn't for me. It was a little. They made Christians look like the bad guys.
True, but I thought that it was very well acted. And so
Absolutely,
I think that for
absolutely.
me is like a big part of it. And like the big set pieces were really good, but it wasn't flawless. You know, I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10 movie,
I
but it
agree.
was
I've
still
watched
really
it
good in
several
his
times.
lineup.
I just was like, man,
Yeah.
they made the Christians look a little bad and the Muslims a little.
They tried
better.
to make it more like, at least neutral, if not
Yeah.
slanted in the
But
way
I
that you would
agree.
expect it to go. But yeah.
And then you know who played the king, the Masked King?
Edward Norton.
Yes, and he was, and
Yes.
the king was supposed to be like
Baldwin.
16, right?
Yeah.
Like so in the history, he was like, I think he died when he was like 16.
Yeah.
But Ed Norton played him. You're right, and he's to me he made
And then
the movie.
Eva
He was
Green.
I really
freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
I like Ed Norton.
I
I
do
wish
too.
I wish that they could have gotten a proper script. I know he had a fight like with the producers and whatever for the Hulk, which is why he didn't return. I would have preferred him than freaking Mark. I can't stand Mark Ruffalo,
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
either.
which we will get to his retardedness in just a moment. Please hold on that. But I do like Ed Norton. I like Fight Club. American History X. That's one that I haven't watched a long time. Because I remember the first time I watched it, I was just like, but he was phenomenal in it. You know, the acting, but that movie's wild. But real quick, we have a war going on between Ian and Raider. Ian, thank you for the 6786. Always 1 cent more. I want to hug Raider. I feel like it would start a lot of awesome wars if I hugged Raider. And then Raider says nothing. It just comes in with the 6787.
Raider's being very disrespectful in this war. It's not a lot of showmanship going on, not a lot of respect for thy enemy.
Oh, they're fighting in chat. But he's like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything in the supers. Yeah, I actually kind of agree. I know people didn't like that Hulk, but I haven't seen it in so long, but I remember liking it when I watched it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it also was. He's just a better actor than Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, that's what I think he's saying here, that he was the best Hulk. Like,
Yeah,
actor
and
for
then
the
Liv
Hulk.
Tyler being in it. Whew.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit of Disney news here. I've never been to Disneyland, so I've never seen the Evil Queen in action, but I've seen a lot of clips of this actress, you know, her portrayal. So the actress said that she's very flattered and happy to have such an impact on the guests. So if you guys don't know, she was let go from, she was the Evil Queen for, I think it was 8 years at Disneyland. And she was iconic. If you look up Evil Queen Disneyland, like she was very like quick with like the disses
Her
to
comedic
people.
timing is perfect.
Yeah, she was actually a good actress, not just like the face of the queen. She did a good job from what I've seen. And I'm not sure exactly, maybe like Jay, I don't know if Jay can weigh in on this. He might know a little bit because like the whole park stuff that he does. But apparently she got let go because she was found, like people found who she was in real life, and something to do with that, and just I also heard something about that they don't want like the villains to be the face of these parks, but job that see her. I don't know. I've seen mixed stuff, so I don't know. Maybe Jay can clarify a little bit, but I think it's sad.
So
I hope she gets more, roles or something from this, because I think, like Vara said, her comedic timing was great. She did such a fantastic job as the evil queen.
they have Disney adults are crazy people.
Yeah.
You can go to Disney and enjoy the Disney theme park and still not be a Disney adult. The
It's
Disney
true.
adults are insane. They've done this to multiple cosplayers at the park. They find out who they are. They stalk them at their home. They ask them if they could dress up and come to their party. It's crazy. There was one guy in Orlando, and he was an elf for Christmas, and he was the guy that ran like the naughty list or the nice list. And he got so popular that all these women they found out where he lived, and they would knock on his door hoping he would be the elf, right, from Disney.
Yeah.
And so it got to the point where he was kind of let go, and then they because they were, number one, they were feared for his safety and all that stuff, and it's like, that's so sad. Same thing here. This woman was fantastic at her job, that she was such a crowd favorite that it seemed like Disneyland, they were like, yeah, we don't want the villain to be the good guy here. And now that they find out where you live, it's like this is California. I can't let
Disneyland,
it's run by like two different people. It seems like it's sad. Now the evil queen here in Orlando is part of a dinner where you can go and have dinner with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and she is the evil queen is the star. Why? Because she roasts everybody. She makes fun of your costumes. Or costumes, like what you wear. She makes fun of your size. Like, she's hilarious. Like, that's what she does. So she has become the star of that dinner where you can go and like have your picture taken with all that stuff. And so they look at her a little differently here in Orlando, but California, they were just like, they don't like that stuff. So I'm surprised that they didn't change her, because they used to have the evil queen. It was a guy in California that would
really?
dress up
Wow.
like the evil queen. It was a dude. Yeah.
Oof.
And she's been there for 8 years, so it was before that.
No, so they have like 4 actors that
Oh, okay.
rotate. So because they can only be in like costume for so many hours of the day.
It's true.
So they rotate. But yeah, she was definitely a huge fan favorite, and they were just like, you're too popular, which is the stupidest thing ever. And they're gonna play it as if we fear for we fear for her safety, but firing somebody to say we fear for her safety is like, that doesn't help her safety.
No, because
If
it's
people
already
know where she lives.
Yeah, she's probably
Right.
gonna move. I hope so. I hope she stays safe. But that is Disney
Basically,
adults.
you're getting fired because you're good at your job.
Yeah, basically, and that's retarded.
Yeah.
And as Jay said earlier, you can enjoy the Disney parks and not be a Disney adult. Disney adults are a totally different breed. Okay, we don't even need to get into that. I've gotten into the chunkers and the scooters. I've gone on rants over that because I hate it. Like, I hear the beeping noise in my nightmares sometimes. Like, I'm just trying to have a good time, and then some family full of just, they come rolling deep with all their scooters. I hate it. But that's what happens. Here in Florida, they all want to.
They just hate. I don't know. They just hate money.
It seems
They
that
do.
way. Like, there's something they can do to make money again, right? They see that they've had some good movies come out that have done well, and so they know the formula. But still, they're like, no, let's just throw this DI in here. Let's do this, because the biggest problem, and I think Disney, every company does it, but Disney has this huge problem where the execs have too much say in what the creators are doing. Hire the creatives and let them just roll with it. Let them do their thing instead of inserting what you think needs to be inserted. Like, just they're all too scared. Like, that's why we get no comedy movies, really no good ones these days, because they're terrified to put real comedians on the screen.
Right.
And that makes me sad, because comedy, I know everyone thinks that like horror is my favorite genre, but it's not. It's comedy. There's just no good comedy. It's all the 90s.
Right.
I
It's
grew up
because
then, like in the good time, like the 90s, when like, you could say whatever. It was great.
well, it's because
You know what,
good
Hail the Lore?
comedians won't be put on a leash.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did that. Universal hires a lot of ex-Disney people all the time.
That could be a move for them, yeah.
Yeah.
Always. They always are like, what? Bring her over here. And then they kind of rub it in Disney's face. They're like, come over here. You know, like,
We'll pay you better. We'll take care of you. We'll move you out of your house. I could see that. Hopefully she does need to move. Yeah.
wild
But
stuff.
I
I'm gonna-
also think a big problem for Disney and this precedent that they're setting, which is firing people that get popular online, is that it's like they don't realize that's going to happen to any actor who's good. Any actor who's good, their clips are going to go viral on social media. They're going to get a lot of attention. Like, I'm sure you have seen like all the clips around like Christmas time. People were reposting them on like X and stuff, but they were primarily TikTok and like Instagram clips of like the Grinch and these Grinch actors at these different places where they were phenomenal and they were funny and they were quick-witted, but that's just going to happen anytime anybody's good at their job and they're in some kind of like public-facing role.
I still need to meet the
you-
Grinch.
Yeah, Universal like gives them raises if they go viral. Stuff like that.
It's almost
So it's pretty
rewarding people for bringing in more money. Imagine
The only
that.
one I know that got fired was the guy who voiced Donkey. He went a little far in making fun of the teaser trailer for Shrek 5.
Oh,
And that clip went like mega viral, and they were like, yeah, that was a little like, we want people to watch the movie, not laugh at the movie.
yeah. Don't steer
So
people away from it. That makes sense though, because you're hurting the business. So
Right.
reward them.
maybe,
when-
I mean, yeah, I get it, but it's just like,
maybe not fire like
he's just doing his job. You know, he was funny.
yeah.
Like he was really good at. He was but maybe they'll bring him back. Usually, a lot of times too, these people get let go for reasons, but then they kind of quietly bring him back.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like
So
a
you can,
few,
like,
like after the
reapply.
storm fades down, you know, then they bring him
Yeah.
back. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's like I think firing's a little strong. Like strong talking to not Eddie Murphy. He didn't work at the park.
Eddie Murphy.
yeah,
Um,
no, just the theme park actors.
Yeah, but yeah, Donkey's really funny. I've seen some funny clips. I think Donkey's been out a couple times that I've been there, and yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
never been anywhere because I'm a degenerate who doesn't go outside.
Who doesn't
so.
have legs?
Yeah.
J-
I'm going medieval times though. One
we'll get you
day.
there. No, I'm gonna get her. It's gonna have to be probably not during the summer because she may melt.
Yeah, I'll just die. I mean, it's like
She will
20
just pass
degrees
away.
here. That's like my normal temperature. So
Oh yeah, don't come here in the summer.
yeah, no.
We'll
It's
get you here during the
nasty.
cooler temps, and I'm gonna take Vara on an adventure chat. It's gonna be great.
And you're gonna make me a pecan pie because I've never
Yes.
had one before.
Pecan?
Yeah, she's never had one. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah,
Pecan or pecan?
I say it both ways.
I say pecan
Mm.
because I'm from the north.
I said pecan, but pecan. It's like caramel versus caramel. I say
Or
caramel.
tomato, like it's the
Yeah.
same thing. When people correct me, I'm like, you know what I meant. Okay. I'm not gonna change just because I live in Florida. I'm not from here. I'm gonna end the poll now, and to the surprise of no one, the Curse of Black Pearl won with 81%.
Woo!
81% for Curse of Black
Culture!
Pearl. Dead Man's Chest only got 10%. Dead Men Tell No Tales got 6%. And then At World's End and Stranger Tides, I had to do them both together, got 3%. Not surprising.
Yeah, no shocker.
Based chat. What's up, Kings? Okay, topics. Let's, real quick, hold on. Since we're still like on the pirate thing, do you have the trailer up, Jay? Thank you, mods. You have been dropping the link for Daughter's Revenge. I would like you guys to watch this awesome trailer. If Jay can pull it up. There it is. All
Yes,
right.
thank you guys so much for supporting. We've sold several books since the stream has started. So thank
Aw.
you so much. I
Thanks,
really
guys.
appreciate it. I can't believe we crossed over 1,000. We're at 110. Next milestone is 1,100. So hopefully we'll get there. And I really like, you guys are just so generous and just like supporting independent creators and stuff. You're gonna love this book. It is a pirate book. and this is the trailer that X-Wing made himself. He did the voiceover work and everything. So let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
There have been 1,000 terrors of the sea, born of myth and legend. But there's never been anything quite as dangerous as that man right there. Jonathan Reed.
Is there any more? I can't remember. Oh yeah, there it is.
Is there any more?
There it is.
And I have, you can go to 9line and get this, guys. I know I dropped Jay's 9line links a lot. I have 2 Vindicta hats because I couldn't find this one. And then I ordered another one and then I found it. So I have 2. But I'm so excited for this. If you want to show off some of the books, I bought 3. I got one of the colored covers. I know, what a horrible crew member. I didn't get 4. Everyone yelled at me about that. But I got...
No one yelled at you. Who yelled at you?
I think your brother did. He's like, well, I bought 4. Like, I'm lame for it.
Well, we have a guest artist. She goes on Twitter by the name of Rini Draws. She did this cover right here. She used to work in the industry. She did fantastic. This is the standard cover, and this one is going to be foil. I think this one might look the best.
Did the black and white sell out? I
No,
don't see it. Oh,
no.
sorry.
The foil will pop out like crazy, and but yeah, there's the black and white.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
what I got. I got Eric's cover, which is artist Eric. Oh
Yep.
my gosh. But the black and white, I'm like, I have to get that. That
Black and white
it
is
looks
pretty
sick.
amazing.
It does.
Yeah.
So I got that one. I got the foil one, and then I also got Eric's cover. I like Renee. Is it Rini or Renee? It's Rini.
It's Rini.
It's
Yeah.
Rini. Okay, maybe I
Yeah.
should get that one. And I'm still thinking about the flag. I'm like, why didn't I get the flag? Maybe I should.
I got
and
the black and white and then Rini's.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
See, the black and white. I seen that and I was like, man,
It
I
looks
need that. It
so-
looks
so good.
So when we did the launch stream on History of Pirates, which again, mods, if you do exclamation point pirates, it puts that up. I do a podcast with Jay and a couple other people over there about pirates. The Eric showed off this picture that he drew, and if he like makes copies and makes that ship available, I'm buying one. I need
Yeah.
it. It looked so good. And it was like black and white too. Oh, so good. He's very, very talented, Eric. And I got to meet him in person. He's super cool. I like people know him as Jay's artist.
Yeah,
He's
Mr.
very-
Bigglesworth in the chat says, "This is put out by Ripaverse." No, this is a Ripasend, which is a part of Ripaverse that does all the printing and shipping. So this is like an independent book that's not associated with the Ripaverse. We're just using their services to print and ship the book so you get it early. And Eric is our artist. His name is Eric Hodson.
with a K.
Yeah, not Eric July. So he's the one that did the artwork.
Yeah, I'm
does
so
I hope that
excited.
answers your questions, Mr. Biggle. So it's like we're independent. We're not. This isn't part of the Ripaverse. We're just using his platform to print and ship. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, no problem.
Like the
Yeah.
no
publishing
problem.
service. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to clarify that for me. I asked her. She was like, "Yeah, it's the difference between Riparsend and Ripaverse."
Well, it's a cool story of a
Kings.
guy named Jonathan Reed who's a Christian, and he's dealing with a struggle because he was a pirate hunter, and now he's got to make a decision because he thinks God is leading him in this way, and so there's like an internal religious struggle within our main character, but it's set place during the golden age of pirates. So there's real pirates that were in history that he bumps into. So we wanted to make sure like
That's so
we
cool.
incorporated history with this fictional character and the story that happens. So if you're familiar with like Blackbeard and Sam Bellamy and all them, they're all
He's my
you know,
favorite.
they're all like it's in this timeline where they live, so they could make an appearance here and there. But
And to answer King's question earlier, no, Jay hasn't been quiet the whole stream. He has been
oh,
participating.
he's just trolling.
I know, Kings. How dare you? Everyone's been so nice to Jay, except for you.
He's just trolling.
He's just trolling.
But yeah, so we just launched it on Saturday, and I'm glad there's a lot of people excited about this. And I would love it if you guys. I think you guys would love it if you picked up a copy.
Yes, true.
A flag or whatever. I got the flag in the back here. This from Raider, so you know.
Nice.
A lot of
Yeah,
people
and-
are making a lot of assumptions because of the name Daughter's Revenge and things like that. You just have to. All I know is this, and I won't take up everyone's time.
Go for
This
it.
thing came about because I watched Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and Indiana Jones is like my favorite. Yeah, Indiana Jones is my favorite one of my favorite characters, and they just wrecked this character. Like, I mean, it was horrible what they did, and I called my friend Russ, or X-Wing that some people know him by, and I just said, we need to just create our own stuff because they're just going to ruin everything. And they repeatedly do. Like one of my favorite artists for comic books just freaking came out and like wrecked Optimus Prime by putting him, I don't know if you saw that. He's like Optimus Prime fighting ice. And I'm like, why would you do, like, why would you wreck my, like, these IPs that people grew up with and love and make it all political like that? So I was like, what if we created a pirate that was like Indiana Jones that went after religious artifacts and put them in a pirate adventure story? So that's kind of how it all started. And this is what we got. So I really hope you pick it up. And if it does well, like it's doing well now, if it continues, we'll be able to finish the trilogy because it was a trilogy book. So
I'm excited. I can't wait to read it. The only one besides them, and I'm not salty at all, but King's got to read it. It's okay.
It's
I can
okay.
wait.
She says as
I'm
she's
fine.
fuming over it.
I'm just tearing up. No, it's okay. I get it. King's is like a lawyer or whatever. He read it
He's,
over
like,
for them.
Super fancy.
Yeah, fancy Kings. Imperial Dragon just ordered. I want it all, and you should have a gift delivered to your post office box. Wicked for your birthday. I got it, Adam. I got it.
hey.
I'll just show it real quick. I was going to save it for Wicked's World, but I can't wait to read it. You guys know I like Audrey, and it's a hardcover Audrey Hepburn book, and I thank you. I love it. Thank you so much.
Nice. So you've been working on this for a couple of years now.
Ian. Not. Oh yeah, Jay, you've been working on it. Sorry.
Yeah. Since it was like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
It's just like the artwork takes a long time, and we had to get the story down. And Eric did such a phenomenal job with the art, you know, and we had to make sure that he was taken care of financially while he was working on our book. So it was, you know, it's not cheap to hire an artist, especially one as
No.
good as him. And I wouldn't want anybody else because he's freaking fantastic.
Good person
So-
and good artist. So
Yeah.
support them all. And real quick before I forget to say this, Jay and I are gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. We're gonna be doing a Lego building stream as soon as he gets his camera. We got the Black Pearl Lego set. Look at this.
I got mine for my birthday too.
I got mine for Christmas, I think, or birthday,
Nice.
but you know they're close. So
Awesome
yeah.
people in my community. They're like, so I was like, I gotta build it now. So what better week than to put together? I watched this. So I watched a video of this girl. Of course, she was wearing low cut stuff, but she was putting together
As girls do.
You just had to point it out,
she
huh?
was I was like, of course, like she was putting this together, and she decided to put the pirate movies on behind her while she was putting it together, and it took her to the 4th film to put it all together.
Yeah.
So, I
Oh
was
yeah. I think okay.
You
well,
might have to leave while I'm still putting this together because I can't
Wait.
have Legos all around my house while I'm still.
So you want to do this in one shot? Okay, we got to start early. I think
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get it because what am I
That
gonna
is
do?
not happening.
It'll be all over my desk. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, carefully set it off to the side, I guess.
Get Ziploc bags. I don't know. We can try. Listen, I'll try my best, but this thing is heavy. This thing is half my size. I think so. I know we've all here built Legos. What is the longest set that it took you to build? For me, it was the Millennium Falcon. And then when I moved, my mom knocked it over and I was like, I'm not putting that back together.
Ooh.
What was mine?
I haven't built any of the new Lord of the Rings sets that I have, but I know those are gonna take forever.
Yeah, I know you're excited for that. I'll do
Yeah.
another. I'm gonna do I think Vara and I eventually may do, if we both get the Arkham Lego
Yeah.
sets, which I think we will. That's gonna be down the line though, but I think we're also gonna do a Lego building
I think
set.
it was a Star Wars something.
It
but
probably,
it wasn't
probably
the
Star Wars.
Falcon.
No, the Falcon
Yeah,
took me a
probably.
while. But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of pirate promotion going on this
Oh, you know what I think
month.
the one for me would be is the Avengers Tower.
Oh,
Ooh.
That
yeah.
was big. That was like 5,000 pieces, I think. Something like that. It was a
Wow.
big one.
But you know
That's
what's
a lot.
cool? When you put the black pearl together, you can get that picture frame
Yeah.
that goes with it. That some guy on Etsy or wherever is selling.
It's on Amazon though. I put it on my wish list because it's, I'll eventually get it. If not, let me see if I can find it.
I'm trying to see. I thought I had it pinned.
See if you can find it, share it.
Yeah,
Lego
I got
streams
it
are
right
fun.
here.
They're so
Man, this
chill.
is cool. Like, I have it.
Okay, thank you.
It's on Wicked Virtue's wish list, fellas. So if you want to hook her up with that.
He's like, if you want to buy two. Look how cool this is though. Like, come on. I'll put that in the background immediately.
That's sick.
Wait. And Jay gets our stream hit. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot. Look how
You know
cool.
why? I do it on my streams and I don't care, right? Because I'm like, whatever. But I gotta respect.
That looks awesome though.
All right, how do you? All right, I'm kind of slow. How do they get the lights to where I don't see no cords?
So
is it a battery pack here?
It's probably a battery pack that's behind the actual frame, or behind the ship. Because if you look, like the ship is slightly pushed out, it's not directly against the painting.
Yeah.
So that there it is. It shows that it goes
There,
behind
a
the
wire.
frame.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That looks so cool. Like, because that's going. I'm gonna move some stuff around and probably have it to where it's like right in my background.
Right there, where it's going.
Yeah.
That empty place on that wall.
Saving it for the Black Pearl. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait. I went into the Lego store at Disney Springs before it was available. I'm like, do you have the Black Pearl yet? And I guess it's a good thing because I was gifted it for Christmas. So, but I was ready and they're like, not yet.
Hang it up and I'm like, guys, look at my black.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I'm so scared for that. Maybe I'll just put it right here so that it's like leaning on my thing here on my desk so it doesn't fall. I would do that. I'd hang it up and it would fall immediately because I'm clumsy.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I'm short and clumsy. Can't even pick a struggle. But let me get a couple of these supers and then we'll move on. Retro Meister, thank you for the 10. I'll say that Scott's passing hits me as hard just as Kevin Conroy and Jason David Frank did back in 2022. These men were my childhood heroes who helped make me the man I am today. # justice for Vic. Out of these ones, like I was very sad about Kevin Conroy. Jason David Frank, I had the honor of meeting him and he was so nice and cool in person as you thought, like just so chill. I always called him like the Elvis of Comic-Cons because no matter what, he pretty much always had the longest line because people would go multiple times to meet him. Like if you met him once, like I would have loved to meet him again. I'm so glad that I was able to meet him. I had food poisoning like the day before and I was like, I'm going, and I'm so glad I did because I wouldn't have met him. He was very nice. I had a friend with me who was just like kind of like nervous standing off to the side, and Jason David Frank just like grabbed my friend and like bear hugged like over. I was like, no, we're taking pictures. Like he was very nice. that I found out live. And I had to like stop my stream. That was not something I wanted to find out while I was live about him passing. I was like,
that's
yeah,
especially tough.
yes. And Retro Meister, thank you for another 5. You guys should check out the Dilbert animated series. Definitely worth the watch and criminally underrated compared to the other adult cartoons. I know I've seen it. I probably haven't watched it from like start to finish, but that was like in the 90s, right? I feel it probably was like on, and I seen, you know, it on TV, like cable, maybe Cartoon Network or something. I don't know where it was. But I do remember it.
It went from 99 to 2000.
Okay. Miss Martin Muses with 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. And Jose Taco for $1.99. Who is this Jay guy? He sounds very interesting.
I like your avatar. Look at Jose changed his avatar.
He did. Oh, sorry, I took it down too quick.
And
my
so
bad.
did Riskit.
Yeah, I put the emotes in the chat. Members, if you have it, I put my Vindicta emote. It's a new one. I also made a duck. I don't think Vara's seen this yet. There's a duck Leon.
The duck
emote.
Leon.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? Speaking of Leon, real quick, because you know it's not a Vara Virtue stream if we don't talk about Leon or the Batman Arkham games, which we already got that covered. Are you going to be covering this, Vara? I'm not going to share the sound. Keep your eyes on the Resident Evil Showcase, January 15th. So tomorrow. Is it at 5? Is 2 p.m., 5 p.m. for Eastern? I think so. Creators, co-streaming reactions are encouraged.
So I'm not going to stream it just because these are generally pretty short, but I will watch it.
Okay, so you're just going to maybe do a video or something, or just
I might do a video on it.
Yeah.
If there's enough news. Otherwise, you know, the game comes out relatively soon, and obviously I'll be streaming the entire game. So
same. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching this. I'm so excited for 9. It feels like it's like back to form, because I know a lot of people, and myself included, I like the action ones. Like I do like 4, all the ones with Leon in it I like, but 2 is my favorite because that's more of like the escape room puzzle horror, and it feels like that's what they're doing with this one. They did it. I shouldn't say back to form, because 7 was a callback to form.
We've got a return to form in the video game industry. That can be very risky. I mean, we heard that about Dragon Age the Veilguard. We heard that about Kill the Justice League.
Oh, don't talk about Kill the Justice League. The disrespect in that. I didn't even play it. I didn't look at anyone playing it.
We
saw
should
the trailer.
Force you to play it.
No,
you
don't.
Have to.
Don't.
You have to.
I still haven't played. Oh my gosh. What pirate game did you buy for me? I'm gonna do one stream and that's it.
Oh, Skull and Bones?
Yeah.
I did get that for you. I forgot.
Yeah. You're getting one stream, guys. That's it. She got it on sale. Okay.
You are legally obligated. Skull and Bones was the quadruple A Ubisoft game that didn't have swimming and was missing actually boarding the other ships and stuff. It was missing these very integral parts to a pirate game.
Yeah, how could you? And I was complaining about it, and then it was like, you got a gift on Steam, and she's just over there giggling. I'm like, thank you. So nice.
It was like $5. Come on, you play for $5.
Yeah, one stream. That's all you're getting. My people are still bullying me about it. It's like, when is the Skull and Bone stream? I'm like, later, at some point. So, and eventually Vara is gonna play Sea of Thieves with me.
I will. I'm gonna be so toxic though. That's the problem.
She's gonna go full feral, and every time we go by a ship, she's gonna sink it, which is fine. That's fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So look out for that. Okay. I forgot where I was going with this next topic here. Sorry. Let's get this out of the way because it's in the title. Did you see retarded Mark Ruffalo just looking really dumb at the Golden Globes?
That's just kind of him at this point. That's like his
him.
brand.
That guy is.
He's gone full retard, and you never want to do that. So don't be like Mark Ruffalo, please.
This is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today. I know I'm one of them. I love this country.
Yeah, he's so scared. He's at the Golden Globes where they have armed security, dogs surrounding the premises. Nobody's getting in there because, the people that they don't want to get over their little wall, just
how much his house is worth?
How much what it's worth?
His house?
How much?
$5 million. He's so scared in his $5 million mansion, guys.
He's
He's
terrified.
hanging out with millionaires at an award show, but he's terrified.
It's
Yep.
funny. I'll see if I can find it. It's not that important, but there was a video up showing the security of the Golden Globes because these celebrities don't want anyone that's not invited to come into their little party.
In here happening is not America. It's not.
Mark, why do you feel that this platform is still useful to spread a message like this?
Listen, I want to pretend like this is, I want to be here to celebrate, and I am here to celebrate.
I'm sure he had
and
a great
I'm proud
night.
to have a Golden Globe nomination, but also this is not normal anymore, and so I don't know how I could be quiet, and I'm feeling a little sick, so it's hard to BS right now.
You super spreader!
He's like
Super
the Duffer
spreader.
Brothers. I have the flu. Be nice to us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Why are you super spreading?
Yeah.
You're one of those people that encouraged the lockdowns and the 7th jab and all that stuff, and now you're there feeling a little sick.
Yeah, well, if you
Collapse.
got sick at the Golden Globes, it was Mark's fault.
Yep.
My problem with Mark is his vision for America, which I really think that he really believes is just not what common sense people's vision for America is. We could all put like 10 people in a room and figure out what would you like to see America be and represented. And his would probably be so progressive left that it's like it's the non-common sense America.
It's because they're so disconnected because they have armed security. They're safe. They don't care. Like it was the same thing when J.K. Rowling was going off about what the heck, Emma Watson.
Emma Watson, yeah.
How like her take on like trans people going in bathrooms and stuff. It's like, yeah, because you never are going to have to go into a public bathroom where a man could enter because you have armed security, a private bathroom. Like you have no idea what everyday people go through. And that's the same thing with Mark. I saw a video of the like just heavy security that was surrounding the Golden Globes. And it's like, this is just, these people are so retarded.
I literally think he is so, he in that speech, he talked about pretending and faking. Like it's like his whole life has been pretend. His whole life, that's what he does for a living, is pretend to be something else his entire life. And I think he's crossed this place where
he really believes
so
it.
bored with life that he needs to see the world burn. Like he is just so bored. There's nothing else for him to do or buy or do anything. So he's latched onto this. Let's just make America completely different and no common sense, and watch how it all ends up. I'll be fine. I'm rich. So I can, nothing's going to affect me. At least that's what he thinks. But
yeah. Well,
he was the last protest he was at. He was like, white people are the problem and everything. And you're like, buddy.
Okay, Mark.
But yeah, people like him are so detached from reality because when was the last time they actually had to live in it? When did they actually have to see the world the way that it was? It's like you mentioned with J.K. Rowling and Emma Watson. Emma Watson grew up a millionaire, she grew up this very, like, as they would say, privileged lifestyle. She doesn't know what it's like to be a normal person who has to just go to a 9 to 5 every day and actually has to go to the grocery store and talk to normal people. And Mark Ruffalo has been so famous for so long now, he's detached from reality.
And then the crazy thing is, I remember a female Mandalorian star that said a little thing about the government, and boy, did they hang her out to dry and made her seem like she was the worst person in human history. But Disney could still have Mark Ruffalo go out there and call the president of the United States a PDF file and everything else, and that's okay. That's okay with Disney. It's crazy. He's gonna be the Hulk in these movies and all that stuff. So it's like, why don't they let him go?
Right, or like Pedro Pascal.
And I was just gonna say that he's Gina's co-star, and like around the same time, he was going off on people on Twitter calling them Nazis and everything, and it was okay when he said it.
Yeah.
I mean, not that she even said that. She didn't. Everything she said was taken out of context, but that's how
their
they work.
MO is taking people's statements out of context to try to get them canceled because they can't fight fair and actually levy a legitimate argument against them and their talking points and their opinions, and because they don't want to have a discussion, so they have to try to backstab you at every opportunity possible.
Yeah. It's dumb. And speaking of like dumb people at the Golden Globes, I don't know if you guys know who this girl is. I don't think she's dumb. I actually follow her. Her content's okay. She's Haley something. But this was very cringy. A lot of the Stranger Things actors are dealing with a lot of cringe right now, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But this was yeah, just watch.
Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, hey.
You killed it.
Hey, thanks.
I'm Haley, by the way.
I'm Joe.
What up, Joe?
Hey.
My friend is obsessed with you.
Oh, well, tell
She sends me edits of you all the time.
Oh, okay, they exist.
Yeah, it's good edits. Good edits.
That was a very like awkward interaction. And
Yeah,
normally,
like why say that to him?
I know, like
He
normally,
clearly knows there's edits.
Normally, she's very charismatic. I don't know if you know who that is. She was like a Victoria's Secret model, and she does like,
Yeah.
she talks to people when they're going on the red carpets and stuff. And she's actually pretty funny. She does some funny reels and stuff that I watch. But I was like, why? And she posted that on her Instagram too. I'm like, why'd you delete this? This is so awkward. Like, why did you even decide to leave that up? Let me see if I can find. There's something. I thought I had the tab open, but there was like 30 of them. So I guess I didn't have this up. But have you guys seen these very disturbing AI pictures that people are making of like celebrities, and they're sharing them? Like it's weird to do in the first place, right? But if you just did it like you're delusional and you want to like have this for yourself, it's not okay, but it's different than doing this. People are doing stuff like this where they're taking these celebrities and they're making edits like this. And that's probably why she was like, good edits. He's like, oh yeah, okay, because I'm sure he thinks this stuff is creepy. This person made
that is insane.
Yeah. So like she had a baby with Joe Carey. She made this AI picture. Who wants to be our other little nugget? Jay doesn't know Stranger Things, but that was like Steve's character. I love Steve's character in Stranger Things. He wanted to like get married and have 6 little nuggets is what he said. Like he just wanted to be like a dad. And this isn't real. This is AI. This lady made a picture like she had a baby with him.
He's got my favorite meme where he like looks at the girl, then looks at the camera, like, and people.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme? That little clip?
Yeah, here I'll share one because there's one that I found on Instagram.
And then he turns it. Like people are turning it into. It's like when you're dating a girl and she realizes that you're a Nazi. Like he turns it like stuff like that. It's like so funny too.
It is. I like. Unfortunately, he came out recently with like a really bad take that I'm not gonna get into, but I still really like Joe Carey. I just don't. I just disagree with some of his political takes. And like, please just leave it away.
Ghostly says, "I made an AI picture of Jay giving me $5. Epic."
Creepy. No, just kidding. Like this, Jay will be able to relate to this. Like me, I actually was gonna post this and I forgot, so I'm glad I found it. It's like at least you aren't one of those people that always goes to the same place.
Yeah, that's the meme right here. That's the meme right here. What movie is this from?
That's from Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's season.
I never watched.
I want to say season 3, but yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I really like Steve's my favorite character in the show, and that's Joe Carey, and I like his band has some decent songs. But
that's
it's
really
very
weird though that people are AIing these images. And we've talked about AI a lot, but it's like how is evidence going to be processed in like a court of law now when you literally can just have an AI do anything? Like that becomes such a gray area. And yeah, it's absolutely terrifying.
And one more thing from the Golden Globes. I don't think Nikki Glazer's funny at all. And people were like trying to praise her for this joke that has been going on for the last like 20 years. Yeah, we know Leonardo DiCaprio likes women that are in their 20s. So Nikki Glaser reminding us why she's the greatest Golden Globes host ever. No one's going to ever dethrone Ricky Gervais when he just came at everybody.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely not. There's no way. She said, Leo, you've won 3 Golden Globes, an Oscar. And the most impressive thing is that you were able to accomplish all of this before your girlfriend turned 30. Ha. Another joke. Like people are acting like this isn't something that's been, like I said, for like the last probably at least like 10 years. But like praising her for being a good host. Like she had this one thing where she's like, I'm nervous. Ariana, hold my pinky. And they're like, oh, that's so funny. Like, no, you're not funny. You're not.
Yeah.
Not funny.
I think that for events like the Golden Globes, it's so hard to watch them because these people are all so out of touch. Like it's It's just a massive circle jerk. Like they're patting each other on the backs for all of their big achievements over the year. It's like, do I really care? No. Yeah, sure, there are occasionally very funny clips from these events, but like imagine actually having to sit there and watch this entire event. I'd fall asleep.
Oh, I couldn't. Nowadays, the reason why people watch this is to get memes. And I guess Leonardo gave us like another meme. I forgot what it was, but it was like during like a commercial break. I don't know. And I'm going to share what you just sent, which is just shows that this has been going on.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence clocking Leo's weird thing for women under 25.
I really loved seeing you be a dad, battle after another. I'm so sad that you don't have a teenage daughter.
He knows where
look
it's
great
going.
with one. I really loved seeing
You look great with one.
Oh no, he knew where it was going to.
But like clearly that's his MO, so everybody can make that joke all the time about him because it's very obvious. But you know, someone like Nikki, it's not like she's making some super original joke.
No, not at all. And speaking of Ariana, I just thought this was funny. And you know, good for her that she looks healthy. It's like that black bald lady was literally stealing her life force. Because she looks better now. She looks
funny.
Yeah.
Stealing her life force.
She looks better. I mean, because she was never big, and I wonder, you know, if these women, even Cynthia, she was kind of like muscular, and then she did Wicked, and she was just like looked like a actual witch. So I wonder if these girls were on Ozempic, which is crazy because they were already very thin.
Yeah, I feel I saw an image of Cynthia Erivo sitting at like a table reading a script the other day. She looks so much worse, whereas Ariana looks so much better. Not that I really care about the way that these actors and actresses look, but man,
it's hard
does it
not to
look
notice.
crazy, right? Like these people look so unhealthy, and you know, we see these trends in Hollywood, how, oh my gosh, everyone is, you know, body positive, and all of the actresses that used to be fat, like Melissa McCarthy, were all about body positivity until now that they can just use an injection once a week, and then suddenly they're losing all this weight, and suddenly, you know, fat isn't funny anymore, and suddenly that's not healthy because they can lose the weight easily.
Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah, you got the picture. Go ahead, Jay.
Why did we go through this phase where obesity was the way to be? You know?
Yeah.
It's
Because
like
people didn't want to put in the hard work and like actually take care of themselves, so they had to normalize it.
Oprah Winfrey went on The View today to talk about obesity. And she said, it's not an eating problem. It's a metabolical biology problem. And now we have drugs and shots that you could take to change your biology and you won't be fat anymore. And I'm sitting here like, dang, that's what they want now. They just are like, there's a shot for everything, you know?
There's something like almost, I don't know if dystopian is the right term, but when I see like, you see these GLP commercials all the time, and I'm like, that's not natural. You're putting chemicals in your body. How about you just put down
Right, and we don't know the sustained
Twinkies
effects
and go for a
of them.
run. Like, I don't know.
I know. Why don't they say walk?
Right.
Why don't they
don't
say
make money
maybe we
that
should
way.
drink more water? You know, it's like, why don't they say stuff like that? They never do. They always are like, take this pill, inject this in your body. And it's just like, yeesh.
Yeah, it's because they want. I don't know. I see like they have all these celebrities doing it now. Like, what's
Can I play it?
Play what?
Oprah's clip.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just to
Remember,
make
wasn't she like she went up and down back like in the 90s and early 2000s? Like, wasn't she big and then skinny and then big and skinny?
She says, all these years I thought I was overeating. You were. Because of me and it was me and my fault. Now I understand that if you carry obesity gene, that's what makes you overeat.
Obesity gene. Okay, Oprah.
She's got bad genes.
Yeah.
All these years, I thought I was overeating. I was standing there
You
with all
probably
the food
were.
noise, what I ate, what I should eat, how many calories was that, how long was it going to take. I thought that was because of me and my fault.
Yeah.
Now I understand that if you carry the obesity gene, if that is what you have, that is what makes you overeat. You don't overeat and become obese obesity causes you to overeat.
Right.
Obesity causes you to have all of that food noise. And what the GLP-1s have done for me, and I know a number of other people, is to quiet that noise.
Yeah.
All these years,
So
Put
again,
the fucking Twinkies down, sister.
and why is she dressed like Harry Potter? Anyway, like again, it's a complete. This is what the left. I hate to I'm not trying to be political, but this is what they
That's okay.
do. They try to make sure to let you know that nothing in life is your fault and your choice.
That's a
It's
victimhood
always
Don't take
somebody
accountability
else's
for
fault.
anything. Yep.
Right.
And we see this in Hollywood when an actor comes out or a director and their movie bombs. They're like, well, it's the white people's fault, or it's this person's fault, or it's that person's fault. This is why we got participation trophies. You didn't lose, Billy. You got a trophy. No, they need to learn how to lose so maybe they could get better or realize that maybe basketball isn't their sport when they're 5'3". Like that, it's just I don't get it. But
Yeah, I
but
never made the
this is
team.
just what they do. They constantly are like, it's never, ever, ever, ever my fault. It's always somebody else's. And they burn this mentality into people. And so when they realize, they're like, I'm poor, it's somebody else's fault. I live in a bad neighborhood, it's somebody else's fault. I'm not educated, somebody else's fault. I can't get a good job, I can't save money, I can't buy a car, I can't have a cell phone. It's always somebody else's fault. And when you have this mentality, you just sit around blaming everybody else and not actually going out and doing something about it. Oprah Winfrey is pushing a drug that many people can't afford. And so now these obese people will be like, I have the obese gene, but I can't afford that shot. So I need to elect a politician that will pay for it for me. Right. And so like this is it's all this whole circle thing of life, like what they want to do. And it's
Well, also
it's so
look at
sad.
what the left versus the right is doing in terms of the health of America. On one end, you have one side pushing a shot and telling you, oh, it's okay to put this questionable drug into your system in order to lose weight. While on the other side, you have people actually being educated on what healthy fats are and what good food is and the changing of the food pyramid. Like there's a very drastic difference. And I mean, yeah, it is political because ultimately you got one side saying, hey, you can take this drug and there will be no side effects when they don't know that for sure.
100%.
And hasn't it come out that like Ozempic messes up your bones, like your bone density or something like that?
There are studies and there is belief that that's the case, but again, like we don't have like 50 years worth of data to go off of right now. There's just like early signs of that being the case. Yeah, but either way, like when there's a drug that you're putting in your system that makes you rapidly lose weight, makes you not hungry, and then like you're not getting all of these different proteins and fibers and stuff, like clearly that's going to affect you in a lot of bad ways.
That's why people automatically think, because you can tell, like when some of these celebrities lie and be like, I lost the weight by working out and, you know, cutting my diet. And then they have like the Ozempic face and like weirdly the fingers. There's something going on with like the fingers where they have like these long witch fingers. It doesn't help that they get those like 10-foot or 10-inch nails that look weird, but it's bad because these people, they're like, they talk about like what foods you shouldn't put in your body and blah, blah, but they're okay with getting like lip injections and putting stuff like this into your body to lose weight. Like it's so unnatural. And the thing is, people are going to do it, right? Like they have the GLP-1, I think that's what it's called. That's probably the cheaper one because I see ads for it. Like you can get it at a store, maybe. I don't know. But what if you go off of that, you're probably going to blow up like a balloon because it's going to mess with your natural.
Because you're not actually fixing the problem that got you into that situation. Because initially, you know, things like Ozempic, they were for diabetics, and then we saw this sort of rapid increase in we'll just say normies wanting to take it, that then diabetics couldn't get it, and then the prices went up a bit. But if a normal person is taken off of something like Ozempic, yeah, they're going to balloon because they didn't fix the key problem, which is not exercising or eating the wrong foods and things like that.
Yeah.
It's
bad.
It's crazy. And then when we're like, they turned the food pyramid upside down and was like, it's okay to eat steak and have butter.
Yeah.
It's like all that, and they just freak out over that stuff. It's just it's crazy to me.
The Vance and RFK just like being silly on Twitter was funny the other day. Like, don't follow this guy, and like RFK shared like the meme, the Vance meme with like the blown up cheeks because Vance said something about like why isn't ice cream on here or something. It was kind of funny.
They were melting down earlier because JD Vance had reposted an Asmongold post, and they were like, "This is the decline of our country happening in real time, guys." Oh, geez, cut me some slack. I need to be taken off the internet for a little while, I think, because these people make me go crazy.
Easy.
Here it is. And then after this, I'm gonna move forward onto something else real quick. But I just thought this was funny since we're talking about it. Vance was like, "Hey, Secretary Kennedy, this new food pyramid is solid, but you forgot to include one dietary staple." And then caution to advice from this guy.
I love that image.
It's so funny.
It is.
That was Jay's costume for Halloween, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was me.
That was me. That was actually a picture of Jay's Halloween costume. But real quick, before I forget to announce it, because I might, we're going to be doing, I talked about this on my stream yesterday, but I'm going to be going on, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do locals because I already have that set up, and I know you can do watch parties over there. Well, I'm going to be doing watch parties over on locals, and Vara is going to join me once a month, and we're going to do watch parties over there. And, you know, maybe eventually I get some other people to join, and it's just fun because over there you can do whatever. And I just have to take it down immediately, I'm pretty sure, like after we do the watch party. So look out for that. I'll announce it and post the link and everything once we have something set up. Maybe I'll do the first one with Vara once we have like a set day. And I just don't
for
forget
sure.
about that.
I'm excited.
Me too. It's gonna be fun, I think. I haven't done that in a while. I used to do them on like Discord, and it just, I don't know, it didn't work out the best.
Discord's
and the
kind of
quality.
wonky.
Yeah. And this way there's gonna be like, you know, it'll be clearer, I think. So
yeah.
Retro Meister, thank you for the 5. Mark would be more likable if he would just keep his big mouth shut and keep his activism to himself. Thankfully, Now You See Me 3 was good without him. Yeah. Mark,
I'm gonna go off camera because I'm gonna eat my oatmeal. It's cold already. It's been sitting in front of me.
Sorry, we're almost done,
brother.
I'm like, I better.
Sorry.
I just don't want people to see me eat. It's like freaking horse
Not
chewing
for
like
free.
on carrots and stuff. You don't want to see that. It'll bring the stream down.
Vara should see the trailer for Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It's definitely going to be a surreal experience to watch on Friday 13th next month. We'll watch that. I actually watched a trailer for that, and it looks interesting.
I think Film Threat said that that's going to be the movie of the year too.
Okay, it looks
could
interesting
be,
for
yeah.
sure. We'll watch it and review it.
For
it
sure.
comes out on. Wait, did it already come out?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? While Jay's off camera, do you want to save this for next week, or do you want to do a quick caught stealing thing right
We
now?
can
Would you
save
rather
it for
say-
next week.
Okay, well, I'll
That's
just change
fine.
the title. We'll
we
save it
could
for
just
next
do
week on
2
Vara
like
channel.
mini reviews next week.
Okay, perfect. That works for me. So let me see if I have anything like quick hit here. Before we end, then we'll let Jay tell you guys what he's got going on. Oh, you know what? Here, let's do this. Are you
I mean,
fans
I'm
of-
here. You just don't want to see me chewing. It's like
Yeah, that's okay. We're
all on my
gonna be
lip.
ending short all on your lip. So what did you think of the first look at the new Mummy movie?
I think it looks interesting.
Yeah, me too. The story follows a family
Wait,
where
what
the
did you
daughters.
say? It looks
the-
what?
What?
Stinker? What did you say, Vara?
I said it looks interesting.
Oh man,
It
All right,
looks
never mind. Sorry.
stinker. It looks like beep beep boop boo. I mean, it looks stinker.
Jay's chewing. You can't hear us.
Yeah.
Chewing noises? Oh man. All right, hold on. Let me.
You're not. You're fine.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
You're fine. I think Chad's just trolling you.
Yeah.
So the story follows a family where the daughter vanishes in the desert and returns 8 years later. The reunion quickly turns into a nightmare. This is a very different kind of mummy movie.
I think it's so tough because, like, with movies, the trailers are like so hit or miss, and like they typically don't like accurately portray what the movie really is. My thing is like Lee Cronin, he's an interesting director, but I wouldn't say that I have loved any of the content that he's done. Like he's not bad. I also just don't think he's like, oh my god, so amazing.
Yeah. I'll watch it. I'm sure like listen,
Yeah.
we always review stuff, so this is something that'll be up our alley.
For sure.
I agree with Vara. It's interesting. Give it a watch. Sorry, but Athletically Lazy said Jay Juice a lot of years in a different language. Sorry.
Could you really hear that? I was kinda away.
I could not hear
no,
it. Okay.
because you didn't hear Vara correctly. Is what
People are like,
Yeah.
sometimes when I'm like, it's quiet, people can hear me breathing because like the mic's up on my nose, and I don't mean that. I don't mean the mic to pick up me.
He doesn't mean to offend
No.
anyone with his breath. Jan is just trolling you. Don't worry. You know they're gonna do that.
I gotta adjust it better, I guess.
Here for some comedic relief here. My gosh, I can't even with these people. I said it to Vara as like a jump scare in our group chat. Well, not group chat, our chat. She looks like a chair at a wedding. Who saw this and was like, yes. Yes.
That's the package every man wants to unwrap when he gets home.
Oh, exactly. I saw some post of somebody saying like, "Oh, it's a reference. You just wouldn't get it." And I scrolled that thread for at least like 3 minutes. I couldn't find anybody who knew what the fuck the reference was. It clearly doesn't have a bigger reference behind it.
No, they were just like, you know what? Let's put some pink on you. I'm gonna rip this curtain down from the wall, and there you go. Yeah.
I don't get it. You know what Bella Ramsey would play really well is some kind of like very creepy, like xenomorph-esque character.
Oh, yeah.
Judging by
Honestly,
those teeth, whew!
Those
My
teeth,
God,
those
jump scare.
chompers.
Yeah.
Jump scare.
Put him in a
That
zombie
person's gonna play
movie.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider they them.
They had a Spider-Man in the comic books in a wheelchair. Did you ever see that?
No, actually, weird. I should know.
What?
Hold on, let me look it up.
This was the biggest virtue signaling spot. It lasted like I think one comic.
Yep.
When was this?
It was the biggest joke. Spider-Man in a wheelchair shooting webs out of his crutches.
Just as bad as Safe
Awful.
Space and
That
Snowflake.
was a few years back.
It was, yeah.
Oh, that's not. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I had never heard of it because I like the OG regular Spider-Man. I'm good with that.
It did unfortunately happen. Like you could have had something fucking sick where like sure maybe like Spider-Man's paralyzed but he's in like a giant spider mech or something like that. Like a fucking Gundam spider. That would have been sick. But
could've made it
no,
cool.
instead it's like a wheelchair. Like that's not that cool.
I have it.
Oh.
Wait, let's see. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
not
lame.
that. The one with the hat on backwards.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, what is
That
this?
says walking
Yeah.
cane.
It was
Oh,
wasn't
gosh.
it wasn't it
Actually,
also a
it's a girl.
female?
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Wasn't
share,
her name
let me
like
share mine.
like Charlotte?
Jay's got a better one.
Yeah, so it's a gay woman. You can see she's
Basically
wearing
all
a
of it.
rainbow flag.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I didn't know about. I didn't need to know about this. Thanks.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
I
There's a
mean, you
reason
talk
you haven't
about
heard of
every
it.
check box ever. Superhero, female,
Crippled,
gay,
gay.
crippled.
That's ugh.
It's
I mean-
pathetic.
lame.
It really is.
That was when the whole like I don't know if you remember like Safe Space.
Yep,
and
Safe Space,
Trailblazer, all-
Snowflake.
They were trying to
and-
push that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was around that same time.
I wonder if this was the time when I went to PAX East. I wonder if Vara was there. We didn't know each other, obviously. That's before I was really I was streaming, but not a lot. They had like a safe space area. And like you looked in there and it was just rainbow and fat and it looked like it smelled really bad in there. Now if I was a content creator, I would have went in there and recorded, but I wasn't at the time. Really, I just played games.
A
Yeah, like
safe
PAX
space
East
room?
and stuff.
Yeah,
they
it was at
always
PAX
have.
East.
Yeah, they always have like for the media. It's like a wind down zone and like a safe space for people to go and talk, like journalists to circle jerk each other.
We have become so soft in this
Yep.
country. They want guys to talk like girls. They want girls to look like guys. I mean, it's such a horrible thing that's going on. We need to bring back playgrounds that have the gravel rocks on the bottom, so when kids fall down the slide, they cut up their arms and legs. You know, fighting bees' nest.
There was one before I moved. There was one playground. It's still there that had the metal like twister spin thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh! I remember my mom was like, I haven't seen one of these in so long. Like they were around when I was a kid. I hope they keep it. It's a park that has that. I always go on it when I go there. I know.
Well, I know you live in Florida now. In Florida, like the playgrounds here they got this big soft foam.
Yeah, I've
that
been.
You walk on, and
we coddle everybody.
Everything
too
is
much.
like, if a kid falls, they probably won't break anything because they'll hit that soft ground.
Sometimes
Just be a
kids
little
need
scared.
to break. That's how they learn. I'm kidding. They need to break bones.
We had gravel rocks if we fell.
I remember. You remember those wood? I think a lot of parks may still have them, like the wood chips. One went like through, not completely through my foot.
It went from gravel rock to wood chips. Yeah,
but no, the wood chips are bad too. This happened when I was like in my adult life. I was at my nephew's birthday party and I had flip flops on and I walked across the park and one went in the center of my foot and like my flip flop was like nailed.
I'm crippled now.
It was so bad. Like
it's worse than a Lego.
But now I learned. You know what? I learned not to wear flip flops. Now I wear sneakers.
Good lesson.
It was a good lesson. Let me see. Das Booch for 5. South Park guys probably had an uncomfortable night when RFK Jr. tweeted the old South Park clip about flipping the pyramid. Maybe I didn't see that. Probably. Okay, so thank you, Hokies, for continuously. I want to see where it's at. Let's see.
Oh, we sold a lot over this show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hold on a second. It's not even refreshed for me. It's not showing for me. It's not even
here's
at,
a little trick.
1K.
If you don't have access to the back end, put something in the cart. Like
does it update it?
And then go back to the main page while
She's like,
something's in your
buy
cart.
something and
Yeah.
As soon as you buy it, it unlocks it like a microtransaction.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the cart and then go back to the page.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, Wiley Dave got it. 123.
Aw, thank you guys.
That was a lie. I think we started the show at 107.
Oh yeah, there it goes. It shows. Thank you guys.
Nice.
So that's a lot. Holy crap. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy. Listen,
I am too.
If you're
I'm
ever
excited.
if you're ever at like a meetup or something, you know, bring that. If Jay's there, like a meetup or a con or something, and he'll sign it for you.
We got tons of giveaways too when we see
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. And
So-
if I mean, I don't know, like my face is in it. And if you want, I mean, I'll sign it too if you'd like. I don't know. I can sign the
I'm
page that my face is
emotional
on.
support. That's all I can offer.
She's there for the emotional support. Yeah.
I am.
Always go see when bankrupt. Well, don't do that. Dan Vicious for 5. Gravel playgrounds was my childhood. I remember in 3rd they started pushing boys expressing their feelings, and now we're here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of PAX East, I went with a group of people. Oh, it was so much fun. If I go again, I gotta meet up with Vara. But this was like kind of around the time that they were really pushing like the special bathrooms, right? Like the everyone bathrooms. And one of my guy friends walked in there and he walked back out and he was like,
I'm scarred.
I don't know where I just went. Like he thought it was the men's room, and he was like, and he's younger too. Like, and he was just like, nope. Poor kid got scarred for life.
Yeah, that's tough.
But you know what? We're hitting the end, and as we said earlier, guys, we're gonna do the caught stealing review next week. We'll do 2 mini reviews because we had so much fun talking about pirates with Jay that we didn't even get to the review, and it's okay. Don't worry about it.
We'll survive.
Sorry.
We'll survive. No, it's fine. We had a good time. So Jay, what do you have coming up? I know we pushed the book. Like, what streams do you have coming up? Like anything that you want to tell the people about?
I'm pretty much gonna be all over the place, and I like appreciate all these creators asking me to be on to talk about the book and what it's about and things like that. So it was really it's really a fun journey, to get on different live streams and stuff like that and just promote. So It's gonna be a long week.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna be a
for
long
sure.
month
week.
for you.
This is
yeah.
last night I was on that 5-hour long. Oh my gosh, it was so long. So, and then I woke up early this morning and did my show, which is really early. And, you know, then it's Geeks and Gamers Daily. And then we just go on and on and on.
Oops, I highlighted
So,
the wrong one.
Hokey says, can Jay sign my boobs? Buddy, come on.
Hey, $20.
I've seen you, Hokies. Come on.
$20.
Come on.
What's
going on here?
What's going on? He's been hanging around with Ian too much, apparently. Well, Ian did say he's gonna get Raiders' name tattooed across his chest. I think he had a couple. I think he had a couple too many Prosecco's that day because he didn't even remember it the next day. He's like, "When did I say that?" And we're like, "It's been clipped. Sorry."
Jay also has the best Winnie the Pooh story you'll have to hear one day.
Oh, when you trip Pooh?
I will. I didn't trip anybody. That is what I'll be remembered. When it's my time and done and I go off to heaven, they'll be like, man, that guy tripped Winnie the Pooh at Magic Kingdom. I'll be remembered. I can cure cancer. They won't care. When did the Bills play? Saturday?
Saturday, yeah, 1:00. Denver. Man, that last game was good. Sorry guys, we won't get into the sports talk, but if you know me, you know I'm a very big Bills fan, and fingers crossed, man. So Vara, what do you have going on?
You know, work until I die. That's my life. I'm finishing up my Arkhamverse playthrough. I hope to be able to do Arkham Shadows soon. I've been having 1,000,001 technical difficulties, but finishing up Arkham Knight as well. And then after that, I'm not sure. We have like a week and a half to maybe 2 weeks before anything comes out. So we'll see. But gaming, videos, per usual.
Yeah, chat's been asking me to do an Arkham playthrough now. And I'm like, maybe in a little bit. We'll wait
It's
till Vara
good.
finishes her. I love that game. I've only done one playthrough, so I could. But look out for Jay's waiting for his camera to come in. So I'm thinking maybe next week.
Should be here tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you're probably busy tomorrow. So whenever Jay's free.
Or maybe Friday.
Maybe Friday. We're gonna build. I thought it was gonna be like 2 streams, but he's trying to make me build this whole thing.
Or maybe
in one stream.
we'll get it started.
It's got to be a bright
We'll
and
get it started.
early.
You know, we'll start at 6 a.m. and finish by midnight. No,
My butt will fall asleep sitting in the chair.
Yeah, thanks. Now the chat's gonna be thinking about your butt. Well, maybe just Hokies. I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting tired. It was an early day for me today. He did not. And Luigi's at Epic, not Universal. Get it right. Oh my gosh. All right. So next week, Vara and Virtue will be over on Vara's channel. And what is this? If the Bills win and going to the Super Bowl, I'll get you a Bills jacket and you'll get to choose. Hey, thank you. I don't have a Bills jacket. I can use it for 1 week in Florida. But make sure you check out Jay's stuff. The mods have been dropping links. And thank you so much, Jay, for coming on. I know you're such a busy bee right now. I hope you had fun. Had fun with us girls over here.
No, it's all good. Also, Tara Crystal, I don't have the P.O. box anymore. He would send me stuff. And like people would send me stuff for Krista. And when I saw her at the parks, I'd give her. So you have to wait till I get a new one because I moved.
Okay. So yes, wait, everybody.
I don't know if you heard it or not, but
probably. If not, I'll remind in another chat if you'd like.
Did Wicked refer to herself in the third person?
No, yes. I didn't say Wicked. I said I'm a big Bills fan. How's that? What?
Yes.
He got it.
Oh, perfect.
Jay's just trying to start. We invite him out. You know what? Anyways, it's time to go. Make sure you check out Daughter's Revenge. Thank you for coming on, Jay. We are done here. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.